And later we are in some way balanced, and she will never left my body, but I in some way control back my body. And actually later I realized that actually is her plan. Actually, she could use that high-tech energies completely control my body, control my mouth, control my feet, control my legs, control my hands, but she didn't do that. But at that time, I just fight back. I try my best to control, and she at once try her best. Actually, not, but she pretend try her best to control my hands. I try my best to fight back and control back my hands, and then I succeed. So after that, we are in some balance, and she, tried to talk to me peacefully, and you know, and then start to told me who I am, who is she, and what she's doing in my body, and why she exists here. Okay, why she appears here. So the first thing is she is a Pleiadian, Pleiad, Pleiadians, if I pronounce it right or wrong. I think it's right. Um, they are the group of the human beings, you know, um, live in the Pleiades, that planet. I think it's 7 planets that are not far away from Earth, and they looks like Europe, northern part of the Europe. They looks like so with the golden hair and brown eyes, so white skins. And then later she showed me the picture of their race. But their man, it looks very different from the white people on Earth. So then, so that's who she is, and her name is Alex. Alex, of course, English name, and she tried to talk to me with English. So it's a little bit weird, because they know English. They could speak it naturally, but if they speak Chinese, of course, should borrow and should based on the translations equipment. Um, this is she, and then she told me who I am. I am actors. Actors. Maybe I pronunciation right or not, right or wrong. 大脚星 in Chinese. And I prefer Big Star because it's translated directly from the Chinese character. So it's also another race that's living in the Milky Way, but more central place and more high tech and more developed civilizations. And from her words, from her information. So what's she doing here? It's from the back history, and in the very very ancient time, all I speak now is the information. It get the information from her. Okay, so I want to speak it clearly that this is not my individual opinion. This is all coming from her. That Pleiadians named Alex. She's in my body. More accurately, her, her soul is in my body, and she told me that everything's that information. So back to my words. Arcturus, that is another race, central Milky Way race. They are living in the central, Arcturus, that planet. Okay, very close to the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So, thousand years, maybe more long time, and I think it's million years ago. Okay, very very long time ago, and there is art. They call it dark. From their point of view, is dark side. Actually, is very evil aliens unions. They try to build their empire, and they are, try to invade conquest, slave the Milky Way galaxy. So as a central of the Arcturus, race, they in some way because they're high tech and because they are high development civilizations, and they really look like the United States today on Earth. Okay, they united the other races, or that all coming from the galaxy, coming from the Milky Way, and they united together to defend against that dark race. Okay, dark race. So they have the war, and then after that war, dark race in the end failed. So they come into Earth because Earth, we can see the maps from the galaxy, and Earth is on the side actually, and as we understand, it's like a countryside, locations. But actually not. This is just a relatively spot idea. But actually, Earth is far away from center of the galaxy, so this the rest of the survived dark force, they come to the Earth, and they occupied the Earth. Then at that time is still the human beings, we say the human beings history, the human being civilization is still very original. Okay, so for that reasons, the unions of the Milky Way galaxy, they built, or they of course at that time had united their force together. They had their organization, military organizations that under the whole galaxy unions, and then for solving the last spot that occupied by the dark aliens. So the unions of the galaxy military organization, they build our Ashtar. It's our military organizations that especially that focus on the military actions on Earth. Okay, not the whole military force, but a group of the force. They built the Ashtar. The Ashtar is around Earth, not far away from Earth. More accurately, is in the star system. Okay, star system. Sun system. Okay. Let me think. Let me speak. It's in the sun system. Okay, and they just special for free the Earth. So, but the actors, they didn't come into Earth. So who handled? In some way dominant this last free mission, because Earth relatively not so big. It's very far away from central of the galaxy. So definitely it's for the whole Milky Way. It's relatively the last spot, but actually is more easier to handle. So galaxy don't send whole army to free us. So they send a group. Okay, so this group who dominate this mission, this military mission to free us, they gave the whole union, galaxy, who knew the galaxy union handled this mission to the Pleiadians. Okay, so they are Pleiadians. They also belong to the military union force. Okay, so they come here. They dominate it. Okay, but I am a Arcturus. Okay, I am a Arcturus. So it's a little bit weird. As I said, Arcturus stopped to just handle this mission to the Pleiadians. So why I'm here is a very long history. But I am here for some special missions. So I also come here together with them. So I born as human beings again on Earth.